is Sam Kirk. I am a social pollinator. So we are at the UIC Latino Cultural Center, and I am working on one of 10 urns that the Cultural Center has provided to myself and 10 other artists to put within their garden and their landscape for a permanent public installation.
2 or 3 years ago, when the campus became a smoke-free campus, the cement earths that were throughout campus that people use for ashtray were taken away. And this is where the idea came, what if we were to take these cement urns and recycle them so that they could become plant holders. We are going to be displaying them in this area behind me, which is called the bioswale. The bioswale is an area where it's all planted with native plants, and it attracts a lot of pollinators.
I curated the event. I selected all of the artists. It's a segregated city, so I wanted to make sure that if I was going to represent the Latino community through this work, I represented a good variety of the Latino community. So we have artists that are Mexican, Puerto Rican, Costa Rican, and then some of them, like myself, also belong to different backgrounds as well. The piece that I created today is based on an experience that I had in Little Village, actually across the street from me. I was sitting in the yard one day and I heard just this random music, and I wasn't sure what it was, so I went and I checked it out, and it was a dance that I had never seen before, and it was called La Danza de Tacoloreros. And basically what it is it's a ritual from Guerrero, Mexico, and what they do is they do a dance and they go around the neighborhood and they welcome the neighbors and the people of the town to participate to help spark Mother Nature and to allow the process that nurtures plants and vegetation to grow to begin.
My name is Chris Silva, and I am a social pollinator. And I took the simplicity of the idea of a bumblebee as a pollinator, and then as I started painting, I kind of started thinking of the colors of sunrise and sunset. And it's really just meant to be a kind of celebratory, joyful, visual experience for whoever happens to be walking by.
Hello, I'm Chema Scandal, and I am a social pollinator. Yo comprendo ser un polinizador social como alguien que toma diferentes elementos culturales y los mezcla para hacer con su trabajo una influencia para los demás, para la comunidad y para los individuos. Mi trabajo es un filtro por el medio por el cual y por medio del cual yo quiero retratar esta parte de la historia que yo vivo.
It's Pablo Serrano, and I'm a social pollinator. To be a social pollinator means the realization that your culture is alive. The older you get, the more you understand the responsibility of being 100% invested in its evolution and its growth, in challenging what needs to be challenged, in affirming what needs to be affirmed.
Hello, my name is Sandra Anton Giorgi, and I am a social pollinator. It looks like a flower with just a bunch of eyes on them, and the idea is, I guess, just being more in tune with nature and things around you, being intuitive, so intuition, instincts, and I think that every animal has that, so that's what I'm trying to show.
My name is RICARDO GONZALEZ, and I am a social pollinator. The idea of cognitive thought, critical thinking, these gears could be perceived as mental gears, or they could be laborious, of how people come together and push this idea, grow things. You can be a catalyst for ideas and conversations. Playful imagery such as a luchador, which can be a warrior, and then it leads into a portrait of Lucy Parsons, who is known as a social activist, originally from Texas, but then came to Chicago in the, I believe it was the early 1900s.
My name is NAOMI MARTINEZ. I am an artist and social pollinator. My culture is represented in my work, I think, by the vibrancy, the colors. Among all this crazy life that I'm in, there's still this beauty, that I can seek out.
My name is Jenny Cunningham, or Jenny Rocks, and I am a social pollinator. To me, a social pollinator is someone who plants a seed of change or lights the way of the path of what that change could look like. Art is important, and it is one of the best ways to communicate ideas and thoughts without words getting in the way.
My name is Diana Solis, and I am a social pollinator. Imagery that I'm working on is some of my characters and images that deal with the idea of pollination, of helping one another, of feeding. For example, here the hummingbird is about to feed this creature.
My name is Cesar Perez, and I'm a social pollinator. The piece that I'm working on basically is just a lot of patterning and colors that you would see in, birds and butterflies and like the foliage and flowers. And I was trying to get that movement and shape, instead of actually putting the figurative animals in the piece itself.
I think the message that we're trying to convey is that social pollinators, conceptualized as artists, are people that we need to nourish and that we need to support and maintain, because without the arts and the humanity, what will the world be like, right?